I just wanted to make a video for you real fast, because your message that you just sent me really struck me, um, because this is something that I've been dealing with also, uh, and it's something that I feel like a lot of people deal with. And so, if you don't mind, I would like to make a video after this, sharing kind of what I'm about to say with you and kind of just like my thoughts on this whole thing. But really, I wanted to talk to you first about this. So I'm just gonna read your message real fast and then kind of give you how I relate to it. Okay. So you said, "Hey, sorry, I've been so busy, and I realized that was a big problem in my motivation. I've been giving so much of myself to take care of everyone else. Not that it's a bad thing. I love giving time and caring for others, which is why it was hard for me to see the problem that I lost my motivation to make time for myself. I went for a walk at Lick Creek today, and that's when it really hit me. I felt a sense of guilt and dread just thinking about going, but because there's so much I feel like I need to do, but I did it anyway, and I'm so glad that I did." Um, First off, aren't you glad that you went for the walk? This is, I've been going for more walks lately, and it's for this exact reason. I've been dealing with like a ton of like anxiety lately, and a lot of it has to do with starting this company and the feeling of pressure of having, members or clients that I feel like I I feel the responsibility for their success and their motivation and accountability and things like this. And in reality, that's not true, right? What I'm really in charge of is trying to do the best thing at every moment for my life, right? And I don't mean that selfishly, just like you said, it's not a bad thing to help people, but you're not in control of their quality of life. They are, and you're only in control of how you can add to, your quality of life and also to those around you. And this idea of being so busy that we can't even go for a walk is so crazy. And I feel like it's so, like, I hate to use this word, but it's like an epidemic, right? Because I feel this exact same way. I'll even go for a workout and I'll be like, I don't have time to work out because I have to do this, I have to do that. I don't have time to read. I need to speed up my reading. I don't have time to do things for me because I have all of these other things to do. And if I don't do them, I won't be happy. And it seems like it's the fact that I'm not doing them that is causing my unhappiness. And I think that that's like really bad. I think that this is like, it's like a modern day epidemic or problem, because if you think back to 100 years ago, before we had cell phones, before we had social media and all these things constantly distracting us, we only did what was right in front of us. We only took care of the tasks that needed to be done right then. We only talked to the people that were around us. We only spent time with whoever was immediately around us in our physical surroundings. And I think that brought like a lot more peace of mind, and we were able to experience things a lot better, such as like a sunset. We were actually able to enjoy the beauty without getting a phone call or having someone be like, "I'm tired, let's get out of here," or something like this. Like we were able to find stillness. And I'm reading this book, and it's called The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success, and I've read this book many times. And the first chapter is the first rule of success, and it says you won't find success unless you can do this first rule. And it's called the law of pure potentiality, but really what it is the law of stillness. And the three ways that you tap into the stillness, it says, is through meditation, through walks in nature, and through, I believe it's like silence or doing nothing. And what it means by doing nothing, it means not reading. It means not, um, right, like it literally means doing nothing, like going for a walk, you know, uh, just experiencing the moment. And it says that if you cannot find this first, you will not find success in every other area, because you will be doing things based off of your ego as opposed to your true self. And whenever you sent me this message, you're like, I have so much guilt and dread for even going for the walk. But the walk taught me what I needed to know most. And there's this other book that I've read called The War of Arts, and it talks about this concept of resistance. And it says that whatever you need to do most in your life is what you'll face the most resistance towards doing. And you can see that illustrated right here. The thing that you needed to do most was go for this walk, but you felt the most resistance of going for you felt the most resistance because for some reason your ego was telling you you don't have time for a walk. You have all of these other things to do for everyone else because that's how you'll find happiness. But it seems like you actually found the happiness by going for the walk. And this is something that I've been dealing with so much, and it's such a strange idea because I don't think as humans we had to deal with this 100 years ago, or 1,000 years ago or something like this. I think it's a modern day thing because of all the stimulation and all the opinions and all the judgments and all of the craziness that's going on in our world today. And so I just wanted to make this video, I guess, to say I feel you. Um, you know, I've been struggling with the same problem and I've been trying to figure out, what it is. What's the secret to success? And it seems like the secret to success is to find stillness first. It's to go for the walk before you have all the other responsibilities, and that's why in collective I push, that's why part of collective is the read, write, meditate or the read, write mindfulness, because that is your stillness time. That's how you find the stillness before the day begins. That's why I push doing things in the morning, and that's where you get a bonus for doing things in the morning, because then you find the stillness and you do something for you first before you do something for everyone else. Because as soon as you start doing things for everyone else, then you have to do everything for everyone else, and you will not have time for you again in the day. And you know, this is such a big concept. Every successful or popular like person for like finding a wholesome or high quality life preaches how important the mornings are. And I guess I just encourage you to go for that walk. Again, I encourage you to slow down, to use the planner and things like this to where you can find the time for you. I encourage you to really just focus on your own quality of life. I have a part in Collective where I wrote, it's called Your Journey, and I wrote about how important self development is because it's the development of yourself that leads towards everything else that happens in your life. The level of development that you're at is the level of experience that you receive. And I also think that's true with peace of mind. The more peace of mind you have, the better your quality of life. And how you find this peace of mind is by going for walks and exercising and spending time with yourself and reading and writing and really, living your life and trying to make your life what you want it to be, as opposed to spending it busily doing what everyone else says that you should be doing. And I know you have kids and I know you have all these responsibilities that I don't have. And that can make things difficult, but I just encourage you to still try and find that time. um, and yeah, I don't know. Your message really inspired me. Your message really like motivated me to kind of got me fired up because I've been dealing with these things myself. I just encourage you to do it again, to go for walks, to stick to it, to keep working on trying to find more light in your life, and yeah, just keep trying to be awesome. And thank you again for joining Collective. Um, yeah, and if it's okay, I would like to share this video. I'll just share this one. I'll cut out like your name and stuff like that, but if that's okay, just let me know after you watch this, and I'd love to share this as well. No one will know it's from you. Okay, but thank you. You're awesome. Have a great day. Reach out to me if you need help. Try and use Strava for accountability, and yeah, adios.